Yeah, that's a hard thing to do.
She made these bows for me. I made almost all the bows after I ordered them. She thought I ordered like 20, 30 bows from her, different kinds. Because she and I sat down and went online and picked out the ribbon. Oh. And then we decided whether they were going to be double colored bows or single. Yeah. And then she went home and made them for me. And I had all the bows made somewhere between January 1 and March 31. So while everybody else is doing something normal for winter, I'm getting Christmas bows.
Well, how do you store them without them getting crushed?
Oh, because I put them in big bags. And then try to hang the bag so I do. So the bows are sitting on top of each other. But so you put some of those bows are pretty heavy. You can see you put the heavy. Yeah, because you touch that one right there. Your foot's pretty soft. Yeah, see, he has to be on top.
Yeah.
But if you touch that thing, it's really.
And so you know where to put what in the bag.
Yeah, they do multiple bags. Don't put so many bows in the bag.
Oh my God! Look at that Christmas cactus! Isn't she pretty?
And then this is a Victorian Christmas tree. That's got battery-operated candles.
What do you mean by battery-operated candles?
There's no electricity. There's a battery.
There's a battery in each one.
Yeah, but here's my little. Yeah, I got my little controller.
Richard, you mean you go through and put? What is that?
That's my on-off switch for a battery. Turn the batteries on.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Show me.
I'll turn them off.
I've never seen anything like this.
So now my tree's turned off.
Because of the battery, that little remote is.
The little remote thing. Well, it's on the back here.
Oh, this is too cool.
So what happens is.
And so you just come in and.
Yeah, so then most of these ornaments are one or two. A lot of them are handmade. See, these are handmade ornaments.
Oh my God.
People made
and you found these online?
Yeah. See, that was cut out. That's probably 1870.
Well, how did you? Okay, if you type in all that stuff, then somebody will show you a picture of that, and then you'll say, "I'll give you."
It just gives you. They'll give you a listing. Everything. You know, they come up. It might say that I found. Well, if I put in vintage, let's keep it real simple. I put in vintage Christmas ornament. Those 3 words. It would give me 10,000. No, it would give me. Yeah, 10,000 hits.
Oh my!
Then I changed it to vintage teardrops. If I just changed it to vintage teardrop ornaments, it would give me probably 1,500 hits. Then I changed it to vintage teardrop Polish, and it'll probably drop it down to, 75 hits. And then.
And you'll go through each of those 75 hits.
So yeah, because you can kind of scroll through them because you'll see about 4 or 5 of them. You can go through them pretty quick because you don't have to advance through them. You can scroll through them.
But then when you go through it in 3 months or 2 weeks, you'll see a new edition. You'll remember that.
Right. Well, yeah, or because it may be sold because they're out there for bid and they got a due date.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, aren't these precious?
See these? Touch. See if you touch. See this? Feel this. That's lead tinsel.
Illegal, I will tell Emily.
Lead tinsel.
Tinsel, arsenic, lead.
Tinsel was silver, and then silver was going out because they used candles and smoked silver and it turned to dark. So they went to lead, and then actually they went to aluminum, and now today we have plastic.
Yeah.
Things
well,
actually
all right.
Plastic.
So that's so now. This is all the same kind of lead tinsel.
Yep.
And you will take each one of these off and store it.
I have to. These things cost me 20 cents a piece.
Yeah.
I pay 20 cents for every string.
And will you save that too?
No.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, so tell me about the balls on this.
Oh, the balls are, you see it coming with wrapped in wire? Wrapped in wire. See this? No, that one. This ball actually goes to 1900. And my ornament, like there's my 1860 jug.
Damn, look at that moonshine.
Yep, but see, it's broken. See, it hurt. He got hurt. I hurt him.
Oh.
But I keep him anyway.
All right, so how do you attach these battery candles?
They're just clip on.
Oh, clip on.
See, they just get a little clip. And then when it's time to turn them on,
You can just flip this remote.
now they're all blinking, and then what I do is I put it on hold.
Uh-huh. They go all the way down your hole. I didn't know they made things like this, Richard. I really didn't. I had no idea. Now tell me about the angel. She was.
She's from the year, right? 1925.
You found her online.
She actually got a little bit of damage to the back of her. I got her. She would have gone for hundreds. And I got her for small because she had a little bit of damage to the back. It's one of those deals where, you know, people don't know. I got my little, see those little paper houses down underneath the tree?
They paper?
They're made of paper.
Oh my.
And they could range anywhere from 1930 to 1950 because they made them pretty much the same through all that period.
Uh-huh.
And you know, they didn't write dates on the bottom of them or anything.
Were they like American?
No, Japanese. Japanese started making them in 1920.
They do Christmas.
Well, actually, they were all, originally for 200 years before, they were always homemade. And then the Japanese saw them said, oh, because they used to call it what they call puts. And people make these very elaborate homes and decorations in their homemade houses. So the Japanese started mimicking them and made these houses. And then in the 50s, after the Second World War, they started putting styrofoam bases on them.
And that was it. All right, now tell me about that one. Is that Carolyn Street too?
Oh no, but these two little white trees I got both of these. This tree,
They're not feathers.
no, this tree was the tree. That's the guy who told me that his father is an old guy, probably my age. Said his father had all his ornaments on the tree, and the ornaments dated to 1910. And I said, oh my, that's great, I'll buy them. So I bought them from him, and I said, they're not 1910 ornaments. He said, oh, he argued with me. He said, yes, they are. Well, they're not. I believe they're somewhere between around 1940.
Uh-huh.
They could be in the 20s, but they're not. I don't believe they're 1910.
So you bought all these at once.
Right, and then these over here behind you, I bought in two batches on that other one. And they're all 1930s, for sure. I know those are all.
So those are older than these.
These are supposed to be older.
Uh-huh. They look older though. They look a lot older to me.
And he claimed they were 1910. I struggle to believe it.
And are they hand painted?
No.
They look.
Some of them are.
Well, I like those goose feathers though. I mean that.
Okay, one last tree.
Or this one. Wait a minute.
No, that's just one of those things.
Is that Emily's tree?
That's one of those things. Carolyn, Bruce, we bought that tree. You see everything hanging on there is a kitchen thing, like a fruit or a vegetable. Carolyn Rizzi wanted a little stand-up tree on the kitchen counter that belonged in the kitchen. That lasted for about 2 Christmases, and now you see where it is.
I like it though. I noticed it immediately. It's a sweet tree.
It's got the lights are battery operated on it.
I love the little bird.
See? See, there's another one. If you like that one, then you like that one. No one just like it.
Yeah, I did. I missed this one. No, I like that one better. I like the little balls on that.
There's only one last tree in the tree brigade.
Well, wait a minute. Let me just look at this one more
Take
time.
long.
My goodness, Richard. Did this take the longest? Obviously.
If you don't count putting the lights on the feather tree,
Okay.
wiring that feather tree was the longest. But then this thing, this took over. to decorate this tree once we stood it up was 20 to 30 hours.
Do these little things ever go bad?
Yeah.
So what do you do if they go bad?
You can replace them.
You can replace
You
them?
can replace the whole bowl. The whole
Oh, uh-huh. I didn't know they looked antique to me.
See, I did learn this year because they're so hard to keep up and bubbling.
Yeah.
So I used pipe cleaners to hold them and lock them in place.
Like
Pipe cleaners, they're all wrapped. They're wrapped right around the base of a pipe cleaner, so they'll stay up straight. Can you feel the pipe cleaners?
no, but they are sturdy. They're not gonna go anywhere.
It's locked in.
But they're hot.
They're hot.
Isn't that interesting how they could put that water in there and make it bubble? Oh, Richard, this is the best. This one's the best. Oh, look at the spider.
It's the University of Richmond spiders.
Oh, this just puts me in the mood.
And then there's a
Oh my gosh. Look at those. All right, now, are the pink ones the same as the ones in the dining room?
no, they're actually those trees. That tree on the right is actually orange. And the tree on the
They're
left
not
is
the same
actually
colors?
red. No, it's red on
Really?
the left and orange on the right. But they do look awful.
They look awfully similar. All right, if you put the one in
Now
the
this one
dining
does definitely look orange. The red one doesn't look as red.
look at this. Oh my gosh. Now, will you do this the same way next year? This chandelier.
Oh yeah, this is the second year I've done this.
But you'll remember and put all this in a box and write down Den chandelier. I don't know.
I got
That's
this little,
like
you
my
ever see
favorite.
those little black cardboard tags? Got a little hole in it, a little wire sticking out. I write on the tag and then hook it.
And then you have to take all that off.
Yeah, but I just wrap it around one time and
Yeah.
it just the flag just when I pull it out. And whoop, okay, I know where you go.
Richard, you've got Christmas going on 365 days a year, don't you?
Pretty much.
Yeah. What a wonderful, I mean, to have that spirit 365 days a year.
I think my relatives may have a different opinion.
Carol?
All of my relatives may have a different opinion.
You know, I think that's my favorite. I don't know. I don't want to have a favorite because they're all so.
That would get your attention.
That would get you. I mean, really. And you know, as Emily said, it's all about attention. She loves attention.
She said that about the tree?
No, we were talking about her white hair.
Oh.
And I said, and that's a white. And I said, Emily, if 50% of the people love it, and 50% of the people hate it, you've gotten 100% of it.
I think I must have put it.
And I tell you, you can't walk by that tree and not look at it. God, and so you bought all the, and all of those balls come as one lot.
No. I bought them.
Different lots. But they all go together so well.
Where you going?
That's peaceful. It looks like they were all like from the same era or same. I don't know. They're gorgeous. Which is your favorite? Or do you have a favorite?
I probably, I was so much into that one. But, yeah, it's hard not to like this.
We still have one more to go.
One more tree? Okay, we'll finish up. Let's finish.
No, that's all right. I'm just saying.
Huh?
We still have more to go.
Wonderful.
One more tree.
Oh.